Okay, back coming off of a weekend. We didn't do any hold with Bella formal. I think we did this. Did we do this on Friday? So we went back and forth on the porch on Friday. So it's been a couple days. Gave her kind of a break. I thought it went really well using this. Using the porch to kind of be a guide for her. Thought she did a really nice job, so I'm going to pick up. I'm going to do the exact same thing. She picked a lot of stuff up over the weekend like she normally does, just miscellaneous stuff. She got a hold of a dummy. She got a hold of a couple different things when we were up at the cabin, and we had her, she really carried them around, and she really delivered them very nicely when I would ask her to. So she would pick them up. She would bring them back. I'm going to leave those there because I'm going to start out with this one. But so I'm actually getting to the point where I'm going to go, you know what? We're going to see how this goes the first couple days this week. And then we might take another step and let her retrieve something, and see if the behavior is sticking enough, transferring enough, solid enough for us to do it. So before anything else, I'm going to start out with here, sit. I'm going to start out with reminding her of her position. If you remember, one of the issue really was she wasn't coming to the front. That was the big picture issue that we had before we started hold. Then she was coming and she'd flare out. I stood here and used this chair kind of to help me block. So I'm going to call her to me, and I want her to come under control. That's the other issue that we had, was she'd come so fast and so hard that we lost control. So I want her coming in control. Bella, here. Good girl. So we're just practicing recall. Recall to the right spot. Good. Sit. Good dog. Good dog. That's real good. And it's real simple. I'm going to bring her back right here. Come on. Sit. It's very simple, but it's also something that we're going to get very good. I want very good results with. I want very consistent results with. I want results right to the front. That means not flaring out. It means not going past, coming back and circling. That's something that we're not going to accept anymore. Bella, here. Good. Come on. Nice controlled pace, but not sluggish. Good. Sit. Sit. Very good. Great little position. Good. Good. Sit. Only difference we want to do is now we want to put something in your mouth. Hold. Now this dummy, is the one she likes to mouth. You can see that. It's the smaller dummy. Hold. Put a little bit bigger dummy in there and she really doesn't do that. Here. Here. Come on. Good girl. Right here. Sit. Very good. Very good. Dead. That is a good girl. And I do think, I smile and I kind of laugh about it, because I do think, hold, it is starting to click. Hold. It actually is kind of fun to her. I like her little tail wag. I like her little bit of enthusiasm, but a very controlled enthusiasm. And because we've been focusing on this so hard, I think we're starting to get that control with her. It's starting to click that she can't now. If we took it out and went right back to the field and made a big retrieve, I think she'd ramp up and I think she'd lose it. I think she'd just boil over. So we're not there yet, but we're getting a lot closer. She used to get real excited about this and be a lot more out of control than she is right now. Here. Good. Come on. Very good. Sit. Ah. Good. So there she started to hesitate. She started to go back to her old ways, and we corrected. Dead. Dead. Very nice. Heel. Sit. Now, I started thinking about this because I've got my parents have a golden retriever that's young, and they're having a lot of problems with it, focusing and just basic obedience stuff. So I'm helping them out. I brought the dog home, and I've come to realize, I always thought, I have been thinking for the last couple months how, she's so energetic, she's so excitable. I don't have quite the handle and control of her that I want. And I'm quickly reminded of, she's got pretty good control. I have very little concern with her in this area. I have very little concern with her heel. Coming out into the bigger area of grass and losing control of her. Will she get a little excited at times? Yeah. Sit. And will she run around a little bit? Yeah. But right now, I've got pretty good control. So we're really interrupting this session. This is This is not formal. Now I'm moving her out here. Good. Come on. And I love her pace. It's matched to the porch. Come on. Sit. Good. I had to take that step to help her. Good. Good, heel. So we just replicated that drill that we did right here. Sit. We just did it in a different spot with a whole lot more freedom. There's way more freedom out there. I expected her to come a little bit harder, a little bit faster. She didn't, which is beautiful. You see how she doesn't mouth that dummy. It's a little bit bigger. Here. Good girl. Come on. Good girl. Hold. Good. Good. Little side sit. I don't like that. Come on. Come here. Good. There. Come on. Good. Dead. Very good girl. That's a very good girl. Heel. Right here. Come on. And she's coming out of, this is the first time she's really been out. I took her for a little walk this morning. Not much of a walk. Hold. It's really the first time she's come out of her kennel today. She's quite calm. Good, real good feel right now for her. Bella, here. Sit. Good. And I'm going to accept that. I wasn't accepting it, did. As long as that dummy's right here, I'm going to accept it to a point right now. Here. Sit. Because I might get picky about it in a little bit, but right now, I'm awful happy with what I'm seeing. Here. Come on. Good girl. All of a sudden I take a step back off the porch, she becomes a little bit freer. So now we went from perfect to we're slipping a little bit. Here. Come on. Good girl. Come on. Here, I don't use the chair to help me. Come here. Sit. Good. Good girl. I like that one. Sit. Good. Just to see. Here. Just to see how she does. Sit. And you can see she comes off the porch. She's a little more excited. Let's do two, because I only called her once on this grass. I want to make sure we're not going to lose too much. Make sure you're on her. Let's see how she does. Bella, here. Right here. Come on. Good girl. She spins the head around a little bit. Good. Sit. Good. I did have to help her. Good. Which is something I've done in the past. Help her until she learns exactly what you want. Then she'll start doing it on her own and you can let her know. Hold. Good. Good girl. Come on. Bella, here. Come on. Good girl. Right here. Good. Very good. Dead. Very good. Heel. Sit. Done. I'm done that quick. Short session. Really successful session. Now. Good. I don't normally add stuff in to hold conditioning. Hold conditioning is hold conditioning. We are getting past this basic hold conditioning of understanding what hold actually means. Understanding that you need to put something in your mouth. Can't drop it. That's the first big key part. But now what we're doing is we're moving her feet, we're moving locations, we're getting over and over with the desired behavior. We moved her without a dummy. Sit. We move her with a dummy. So today I've made changes. Today I throw denials. And so we're starting to build back in some of the old stuff. Some of the stuff, some of the old stuff that was more things that we've worked on and built from a training standpoint, more associated with the retrieve. I mean, that wasn't a retrieve, but that's connected to retrieve, because if we let her pick everyone up, Now, the reason I did that steadiness is because I've called her off a sit a dozen times probably. And I don't like calling dogs off a sit. But in order to get what we're trying to do with hold, I have to. So that's another reason why we don't do this until further down the road. I had someone send me a message, they started hold conditioning with a puppy at 4 months old. I said, you're way too early. This dog isn't, A, it can't handle the stress of this process, and B, how do you do recall? You know, part of this process is solid recall in distracted areas. I can't do that with a 4-month-old puppy. They're not good enough at it yet. So they're just not mature enough. They don't have enough experience retrieving. I don't want to formally ask a puppy at 4 months old to get real formal with your retrieve. It shouldn't be formal. Should we encourage the delivery? Yes. So hold conditioning, yes, you should start it prior to that age, but not the process of it formally. Encourage it with here. Encourage it with, you throw a little retrieve for the puppy runs out and gets it and it brings back to you, and now you just encourage it to hold it. If it spits it out, we put it back in. We aren't quick to take it away. All the stuff that is setting you up to make this process a lot easier, which is part of why we're finding the success that we are, because she has done a really good job, and she has a very natural tendency to hold on to stuff, and we've encouraged it from the start. So today's session is short, heel. Today's session is really under control, sit, and sweet to the point, and we got a lot of success out of it, and now we're done.
Drive home, and I'm damned if I do, and I'm damned if you